check in with one of Brazil's most loved and iconic triathletes, the 5-time Ironman champion, Fernanda Keller. Fernanda, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Michael. It's nice to be here with you. What is this connection, this Ironman VR? This is amazing.
Oh, sure. It's so good to see you, and we're glad that you appreciate the connection as well.
Yeah.
How's everything in Brazil for you? How have things been, and what's going on with your training and your life down there in Brazil?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Ironman Brazil. That would be the 20th anniversary for the Ironman Florianopolis. Ironman in Brazil is being on since the late 80s. It started in Rio and then moved to Bahia and then Floripa, which is a great island. And in Floripa, tomorrow is going to be the 20th anniversary. It's a nice race, and they will have the race, crossing my fingers, in November. So we all excited to be back there. I know that Didi was there, and it's a beautiful course, nice people, beautiful environment. So we can wait to get back on the roads and training. I'm in Rio. The situation is not very easy, but I can go out a little bit in some places. I have to wear my masks all the time. And what else? I can go to places, of course, with many people. I always go on trails, on places that I can be safe, respect the time, and hoping this nightmare will end up as soon as possible, because it's not it's a crazy time.
Yeah, it's a very, very difficult time for everyone. But thinking back on happier times, as you mentioned, I had the privilege of racing Ironman Brazil 3 times. You've had the privilege of winning Ironman Brazil 3 times. You were the champion in 2000, in 2004, and again in 2008. And then you were the runner-up, Fernanda, 4 times. Tell us how special. Obviously, it's you're a local, and the fans go crazy for you. The fans went crazy for me, and I'm not from there. Talk about the fans and how special that connection is, racing, winning the race that many times in front of your countrymen and women.
Yeah, I not only raced this 3 times you said, but I won 2 times when the race was in Rio in the 80s and the 90s. And it's totally different when you have your own crowd, like your family, your friends, all the fans from your country. And it's nice that they can have someone from Brazil that can win the race. So when I was not winning, I was in the top 3 all the time. So that make them very happy. And to see them screaming and happy, it's like you're not racing for yourself. You're just making big, like a big effort to make a nice show and to make more people interesting in triathlon. Because if there's nobody in Brazil doing well, of course nobody's going to be interesting. And since in the late 80s I was start winning races in Brazil, so that makes a lot of difference for the audience and for the people to come to watch the race and have somebody from their country they love it. So that's, I think, make a lot of difference. And for me, of course, it was very special race in Brazil and in Hawaii. Both are my favorite races.
Oh, super. Fernanda, thank you so much for that little walk down history. Here's another question for you, because you brought up Hawaii. You've done 23 in a row. You had 6 third-place finishes. I mean, you're there all the time. How special and how meaningful is Ironman Hawaii and the World Championships for you personally?
Yeah, I was 6 top 3, not top 6, and 14 top 10 in Hawaii, in Kona. I did 23 consecutive races as a professional, and total I did 26. But what I love about the race is that I finish all the races I started in Kona, and I'm from the group of pioneers that start racing Ironman since the beginning. And what I have to tell people that believe in the dreams, don't stop dreaming, because I have photos of the races in the 80s, and the main reason for us to do Ironman is because we love it. Of course, it's a big business. It's very nice that became that big, but we can't lose the reason for we do that. That is connection with the sport. It's love for people. It's a big party, and after all, we all have to finish what we started, like John Collins said. So it's not only about racing other people, it's about the party. The meaning of that is much more. So when I see people together in the Facebook, it's great. It's great training, it's great racing, but it's all gonna prepare us for the big parties that's coming soon when this pandemic time ends.
Fernanda, tell us a little bit, if you'll share some of your secrets. You obviously, you said you've been racing Ironman in Brazil and all over the world for literally decades. What is your secret to staying fit and staying mentally so engaged with the sport? Is it your love and passion for what you do?
It's 100% of love and passion and lifestyle. It's not only I race not only because I wanna, of course we all wanna win. It's a race, but it's much more than that. It's a lifestyle. Is trying to be as good as you can all the time, no matter how old you are. You have to be fit, and it's because you love it. Nobody's asking me to do this. I do because I love. So this is, a lot of people, most of the athletes that race, they are amateur, and they're not professional like me and like I was all the time. So they must have passion to do this. So it's what we have to inspire other people to get in shape, and to have this kind of lifestyle. And I'm sure when we are going to be back in the not normal anymore, but another life, like we can go outside, we're going to have much more people doing Ironman and races and running, because I think people are going to value much more the opportunity of doing swimming in the ocean, riding outside, and running. So today, when I go outside and I do something, I look to the sky and I always say, thank God, because it's passion that moves me.
Oh, those are incredible words from an incredible individual. It's great to hear you say that. I think it's so true, and we all can just grab onto some of that positivity and that love that you're sharing. So thank you so much to Fernanda Keller. Beautiful stuff, and we appreciate you taking time out of your day to be with us. We look forward to seeing you not only racing in November in Brazil, but also again in Kona. Thank you for your time, and take care.
Much love to you all. Girls, have a great race, and see you at the finish line today and in future races. Aloha. Bye.